I am Steve. Hello everyone. We're doing something that I haven't done in years on this channel. We're doing a figure review, and we're reviewing today the Minecraft movie Steve, which is just a Jack Black toy. That's all it is. We're going to look at the articulation, paint, sculpt, and price point for this figure and see where it stacks up. The packaging is actually not bad. There's surprising amount of detail. They've got a shot from like the movie. They got the creeper and the dog and the wolf from the movie, and obviously made by Mattel. All the included. And then I think it's pretty cool. It's got nice little clamshell packaging on the back. It's a little lackluster. It's just showing all the four figures that you can get in the series. And I think there is a diamond armor version with the wolf as well if you want to get that. So let's get this guy opened up and we can take a closer look at Steve. So we're going to do our little magic trick like this. Ah! Oh, the magic of editing. Okay, there we go. We got Jack Black. What is going on? I don't know if you can hear that in the... Somebody's revving their engine outside. Okay, I think they're gone. So here is the figure of Jack Black in all his glory. As usual, with the Jack Black figure, he is stamped on the back for his product number. Yeah, the figure was around... What did it cost me? I spent 15 after tax. I spent 15, so let's call it a $13 figure. Now, 13 bucks for a very small figure. I pulled out my Black Series Darth Vader to compare the figures. This is about a 7-inch figure, 6.5 inch, 7-inch, or 7.5. I can't remember the height of the Black Series, but yeah. So there's the size comparison. He's pretty small for the price that you're paying. So I don't really know how much value there is, unless you like really want a Jack Black figure. I assume that's just a meme right now that's going on. I cannot justify the price point on this. I think it's a little expensive. If it was like maybe $7-8, then yeah, I could justify like a $7-8. So it looks like the only real area that got actual like paint, I think, is the chest and maybe the face. It looks like they did a little bit of paint here, which is nice because the paint doesn't change. It looks like it's the same. It's pretty close in color from his body to the legs. And then the arms match the paint job on the sculpt. But I believe these look like they're just pre-sculpted pieces that weren't painted on, and then they just attached together. But this looks like it was painted here. This looks like it's all one piece because there is no... I'll get to the articulation, but there is no waist swivel. So it looks like it was just painted on. But then the paint on the face is a little rough. I mean, it's a very tiny figure, but it's not bad. It could be a lot worse. There are a lot of figures out there that are a lot worse. I do like the little dry brush on his beard to give the whitening because he is getting older. Jack Black is getting older. I don't mind the positioning of the eyes. Normally they'll like do like a side eye or something weird like that. The eyebrows are pretty well detailed. Honestly, the paint job's not too bad on the face. Oh, let's get that. There is no paint on the hair. It's a separate piece, just glued on, and there is no paint there. Nothing on the back. So that's pretty much it for paint. Even the shoes don't get anything. They're just literally just a piece of plastic and not painted over. I don't know if in the movie, I don't remember. Cut to that right here. I'll put a picture of it. If he has just like a t-shirt underneath, or if it's like white or something, or maybe it is the same color. I almost would have preferred a little bit more of paint just there, just to kind of separate the chest piece, or don't even give him the v-neck at all, or just give him like skin there and give him like a hairy chest. That would be interesting as well. There you go. There's Jack Black flying through the air. Here you go, guys. I am Steve. So paint job, decent, but it's very minimal. But where it is not terrible. I would say it's pretty If I had to give it out of like 5, I would give it like a 2.5 out of 5. All right, let's get to sculpt. The sculpt on the figure is actually pretty good. For a Jack Black figure, Steve, it's not bad. Again, I like the little detailing on the butt cheeks. Let's get a closer look there for you guys. Right there on the camera. He's got little pockets, and there is stitching sculpted in there. It's quite nice. And he's got the little stitching right down the crack, too. I don't mind that, yeah. And then he also has, I don't know how well the camera can pick it up. Let's see if it's on the front. It's a little better on the front. You can see there's little texturing on his shirt, on his sweater, which isn't bad. And it doesn't go into the V-neck, which, again, I almost wish he just didn't have the V-neck. Just give me the full sweater with the texturing. This seems weird if it's not painted. I do like the little sculpt of his little belly. And then he's got the rolled up sleeve. And there's even texturing on the collar. Sorry, the cuffs. There's even texturing on the cuffing of his sweater. So that's pretty neat, actually. For such a small figure, there actually is quite a lot of detailing in terms of the sculpt. It's not bad. Maybe with a little bit of paint, this would be a lot better of a figure. I like the stitching again on the jeans. There's texturing, like I said before, on the jeans, and the little rips, the little creases while in his jeans is a nice touch. He's got the zipper in his crotch area. He's got a little zipper in his crotch area, and then I would say the least detailed part is probably his loafers, but honestly, it's not terrible. There's very generic, and there's very minimum there, but they're a little shiny, which is weird because it's like a separate, it feels like this is all like matte, the rest of it, and then this is just like a weird shiny piece, which I don't know if that's what they were going for. The sculpt on the face is, I'm sorry, but it is phenomenal. That is Jack Black. That is a fantastic Jack Black sculpt right there. I don't know what to tell you. I think it's great. The beard, the likeness, everything is great. The hair is sculpted really well. I do like that a lot. There's a lot of detail going on there. I just wish there was a little bit more paint on the head and on the chest. But yeah, the sculpt is pretty good. I'd give it probably like a 4 out of 5 for the sculpt. I think it's fantastic. Now let's look at articulation. He's got almost like a ball joint or swivel on his shoulders. He can do a full 360. It comes out in every direction. He's got a little bit of a bend, but not a lot on his elbow. Either mine's very stiff, or it's just, that's pretty much the extent of it. You can see there. And then you can swivel the arm. There is no swivel on the wrist. There is no waist swivel. He is stuck in that position. Let's get his arms up. He can do the full-on splits. I don't know why you would want that. It's full ball joint there. And he can give you a full rotation. He is hindered by his back butt cheek from the body sculpt. He has a knee bend and a full rotation. So you can have Jack Black lying down with his leg completely broken and his ACL absolutely torn. It looks like there is no rotation, or maybe mine is just tight, but it doesn't feel like there's anything there. And of course, his head is on a ball joint. Yeah! Oh yeah! Sorry, I had to I had to call in my inner Jack Black there. Anyways, I think it's neat. Let's look at this. The articulation is not perfect. It is a little bit lackluster, but I don't think we're buying this figure for the articulation. But there is quite a bit there for what the figure is. Oh, it's got like a little mine's like, you see that? Let's listen to that. Mine's like, yeah, both the legs like snap as it like goes in or something. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, the articulation's a little lackluster. But for the figure we got for this like 3 3/4 inch style figure, it's not bad. I have seen figures that do it better, but for what it is, it's not bad. I guess I'm taking this figure review very seriously. I know what it is. I know it's a Jack Black figure. I know, but I'm taking it very seriously, as I used to always do for all of my figure reviews. So let's look at the accessories. So the first one is a sword from Minecraft. It's not the diamond sword, it's just a iron sword, looks like. The detailing on this is actually quite nice. I love this, like the detailing here on this part of the sword. The little gold paint is nice. The sculpt is quite nice. I really like this. It's got some heft to it, even for a piece this small, and it's a little rubbery, but a piece this small and rubbery, it's got some good heft to it, even for what it is. I quite like this. Now, does it fit in Jack Black's hand? Yeah, actually, for a piece that's super rubbery, his hand is actually quite rigid. It's not as malleable, so I didn't think it would go in so easily, but yeah. I am Steve. And his other accessory is, for some reason, a man purse, which is sculpted pretty good. There's some pretty good it's pretty good. There's some good sculpting going on there. It's pretty basic, but there is like, I don't know if that was intentional, but there's like some roughing there. I don't know if that's part of the sculpt or if it was just how it printed out or how the mold came out. But there is some good line work. No paint whatsoever. The paint on the sword is really good and fantastic, but there's no paint whatsoever on this. It's just a separate sculpted piece, and you just put it around. Can I get it on? Come on, Jack. There you go. And you just put it around him there, and he can hold it. He's got a man purse for some reason. The last little accessory he has is a little piece of chicken jockey. I know, it's stupid. And then he's got, it's half eaten, I think, but it's still full square. I don't know. The bone is nice. The sculpt is decent. I can see what they tried to do with it. There's like, it's rigid and there's pieces of the meat coming off, and then that's the bone. And I don't know, it looks decent. And the paint job's not bad. Honestly, I thought it would have been a lot sloppier once I got it out of the packaging, but I don't mind it. So the piece of chicken leg goes nicely into his hand. It doesn't fit in as easily as the sword, but it's not bad. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The figure's not bad. I would give it overall out of 5. I'd give the figure like a 3.5 out of 5. I really dig it. I think it's neat that we got a Jack Black figure. My one gripe with the figure is that it has peg holes on the feet, but there is no stand that comes with it. And he's got his legs are really fit. He's very top heavy, as Jack Black tends to be, and he has issues standing on his own. There, I just got him standing. I was trying, and he falls. There you go. I tried off camera to get him to stand on his own, and he was not cooperating. So you might have to get like a small stand or something with a peg hole to get him to stand better, because he doesn't really want to stand on his own, especially if he's got his bag. It's just going to tip over, or you have to get him in like a weird, like, let's see if I can get him in like a weird, like, fighting pose, or there you go. Let's see. Come on, Jack. Cooperate for the viewers, please. No, he doesn't want to stand. He just does not want to stand. So that's, I feel like that's one of my issues with this figure. There you go. One of my glaring issues with the figure. I got him in like a weird pose, but he doesn't really want to stand. So overall, I'd give this figure like a 3.5 out of 5. There are some paint issues with it that I think he has. The fact that he can't stand without a stand is kind of weird. But overall, I think it's a neat little figure. It's a weird little time capsule of this moment in our lives of the Minecraft movie. And honestly, it's less a Steve figure from Minecraft and more of a Jack Black figure that we didn't know we needed in our lives. Thanks for watching today. If you enjoyed my out of the blue review of this Jack Black Steve Minecraft figure from the Minecraft movie, hit that like button below, share the video, and if you feel so inclined, I have a bunch of shorts on the channel. If you want to subscribe, you can watch all those. I do unboxings and card openings and stuff. So if you want more figure reviews, just let me know in the comments, and let me know what you think of this figure as well. We can talk in the comments below about Jack Black and what you think of the Minecraft movie. Are you going to go see it? All right. I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Bye.